So good morning. Today is the day I actually go in and I get my injectable treatment. So many of you have asked me what I take for my medication. It used to be Big Tarvy. Now I'm switching to Cabenuva. It's an injectable treatment, and I want for you to come along and join the journey of me starting this process. So let's get into it. So I'm here at the doctor's office. I'm excited because I'm actually getting the Cabenuva injections today. So for many of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with HIV in 2011, World AIDS Day. And so 10 years later, being in a position to not have to take pills every day and just get an injection, I'm extremely excited about this. I know many people have their thoughts about it, but for me personally, because I take other medication, I want a little bit less of a pill burden. So I don't mind coming into my doctor. I actually have a great relationship at the clinic I'm at. So, and also it's close to work. So there's just a lot of things that have made me organically lean towards this option. With the simple fact that it is next to work, the clinic was able to get it set up, but more importantly, the pill burden, but also finally being in a position to feel like I have a little bit more freedom. It's exciting. So I look forward to kind of sharing this journey with you as I get on Cabenuva. So before I get to the video of me getting the injection, Cabenuva has cabotegravir and rilpivirine within it. So basically, these medications are being injected rather than taking them orally. Prior to this injection, I did receive pills. So for 4 weeks, I took oral lead-in medication just to make sure that everything was fine. I wasn't going to have any issues. With the oral lead-in, I did have some issues around heartburn, and unfortunately, you can't really take a lot of heartburn medication while you're on it. So that's just something to be prepared for. Usually, I am at times more vulnerable to heartburn, but it happened a lot more first starting off on the oral lead-in. So it lasted maybe about 2 weeks, and then I didn't have any more side effects outside of that. And so, yeah.
And then thumb towards the groin, and then like right here. Okay. All right.
You don't mind me.
You can pull, pull, touch, whatever you need to do.
All
Like,
right.
I don't,
We are on candid camera.
yeah, I work in public health, so I don't mind this at all.
Okay. So, yep.
Okay.
So palm on the greater trochanter.
Do you need me to pull down my pant more?
No, that's
Okay.
perfect. Because then it's just gonna go
You
in
like
this
that
V
V?
right here.
Okay.
Yep. And I have my Band-Aid ready. And then we're gonna Z-track it.
Okay.
So that's just pulling down on this again.
Woo!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're
Okay.
fine. I don't feel anything. It's just,
All right.
And then just,
I
okay.
always check for
You're right.
for blood, but that's controversial. So, and it is really hard to Z-track and check for blood. But
I haven't done Z-Track since 20 years ago. So.
aha. All right, so that one's done.
did
How
not
to go?
hurt. Did not hurt at all.
Yay! We're gonna hope for the second one.
Okay.
We'll see. This is the one that gives people a little harder time because the medication's a little thicker,
Okay. Okay.
and it has the potential reaction.
Okay. Got
Okay.
it.
So yeah. So greater trochanter, and then like, yeah. Did you wanna come feel or?
I did.
Yeah,
So this is about where you're feeling, right there?
a little lower, I think.
Like right here?
Yeah,
And then the B would be right.
yeah, and then your thumb towards the groin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you would do the Z-Track, just pull down. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Thanks for letting me.
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely.
All right. It's a big day of first.
Yes.
And in we go.
All right.
Yeah, I feel that a little bit more.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh,
you may have screamed on camera.
Yeah, I did. Oh, that was like, it was a thicker, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. So some aftercare tips. I was told to try to keep moving. I did use a warm compress and took an Advil after. Here are the area on my side of my hip that they injected the medication. Sorry for like showing too much skin, but I just kind of wanted to show you where they were injecting that at. really sore. About 2 hours post injection, I got really tight. It's not necessarily painful, but more of a tightness and soreness. At that point, I got down into my underwear and attempted to get on my mat and do some stretches. As you see, Oliver, my dog, just wanted playtime and wanted to spend time together, but I ultimately forced myself, although I'm not flexible at all, I lack any kind of hip mobility, but I really tried to get my glutes stretched out because they were really tight. And so basically, I was told as you go on, as folks have gone on and taken this treatment, after the first initial treatment, it does get better. So I'm really hopeful that in the next month, I go in every 4 weeks for an injection, that it will be better. But yeah, that was my experience. It has been great, and I truly look forward to continuing Cabenuva. So far, still just sore, but ultimately I've stretched out. I took a warm shower, and that really seemed to help alongside with the Advil. Starting off with taking 4 pills. I started off with 2 Persistas, a Truvada, and a Norvir, graduating from that and ultimately working towards Biktarvy. So from 4 pills to 1 pill, and then now injections, I just have and feel like I have so much more freedom. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, and as always, let's continue the upward mobility of ending the HIV epidemic in our generation. I work in sexual health clinic as a prep coordinator, so we're getting ready to implement Apertude, and so I'm really excited about being able to share with them the journey of getting injection treatment, and being able to give my experience to folks who have questions about it. So yeah, because Apertude is just the cabotegravir without the ripivirine. So yeah, I just if you're interested or have questions, please leave comments in the comment section below. But don't forget to subscribe. Take care.